Hi guys, welcome back to Talk Tech with Chidi, and I'm Chidi, and today I'm getting personal, all right? I'm sharing the story of how I completely missed my first coding exam at university and how it changed my approach to my studies and my life really in general. So let's rewind back to my first year at university. Now, I don't know how it is for people in other parts of the world, but in the UK, for most degrees, your first year doesn't really count. So I thought, let's have some fun, okay? Let's, hang out, do things, chill, whatever you call it nowadays. But yeah, that was kind of my approach, and I wasn't really that serious. And I remember the night before this exam was probably when I actually did a lot of my studying. So here I am last minute trying to cram all this information into my head before my uni exam. And I had convinced myself that I just needed to study just one more minute, just another minute, just one. And this just kept going on and on and on. And then, I decided to go to bed pretty late, knowing full well that the exam was the next day. But here's really what tipped things over the edge. So I don't know how many of you remember those sort of wireless Beats headphones. Yeah, I had one of those, and I must have been listening to music before I went to sleep. So I took them off and, placed them on the table next to me and went to bed. Well, unfortunately for me, when my alarm rang, it rang through the Beats, guys. It rang through the headphones next to me. So I did not hear the alarm and I slept right through it. Of course, by the time I woke up, I was in utter panic. I was looking at the time. I'm like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? The exam's already started. I think it was already like 30 minutes into the exam. And, at my university, I don't know what it's like at other universities or colleges and, as you guys say in America. But if you miss the first 15 minutes of an exam, by the way, I went to University of Southampton. Shout out University of Southampton, UK. If you miss the first 15 minutes of the exam, you don't get to seat the exam at all. So anyways, I thought I might as well try my luck. So, I don't even know if I brushed my teeth or got a shower or something. Well, I hope I did. I don't really remember. I remember just kind of running, and just dashing all the way to the campus and finally getting there only to be told that it's too late. I can't take the exam. Guys, I did everything I could to appeal this decision. But ultimately, they said because I'd already passed the course from my coursework, I didn't need to, actually take the exam because, that was what happened. Anyways, that definitely was, a big deal for me. I was happy that, I'd still passed the course, but I definitely felt like I really let myself down. And this is where it was a turning point for me in my journey, in my sort of approach to the way I take my work and studies, etc. All right, okay, I passed. But, it's embarrassing when you're running into the exam hall and everybody's kind of looking at you and you look all crazy because you're trying to get in to do your exam. So anyways, lessons that I learned moving forward. Rule number one, never procrastinate. Okay, at the end of the day, you don't have all the time in the world. We're all gonna die someday, really, aren't we? Okay, maybe that's a bit dark, but the reality is, right, that you don't have all the time in the world that you think you do. So you have to do something now. You have to do it now. And if I didn't procrastinate, I probably wouldn't have been in that situation that I was in, trying to cram all that information last minute. And the other lesson that I want to give you is make sure you get a lot of sleep. Guys, sleep is important. I think a lot of people don't realize it at all, how important sleep is. So even now that I'm a professional, I do make sure that I get a full 8 hours sleep, as much as I possibly can. So there you have it, guys. That was my experience of missing my first coding exam at uni, my embarrassing story. Maybe you have some embarrassing stories about exams. Let me know in the comment section. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell me, embarrassing stories about your university or college days or secondary school, high school days, whatever it is you call it in your country. And I'll make sure I reply in the comments as well. Thank you guys for watching. This is Chidi. You've been watching Talk Tech with Chidi, and I'll see you soon.